This is our second video in a series of 4 looking at exam technique. In this video, we look at general guidance for the exam. When you hear those magic words, "You may begin now," avoid the temptation to rush in. Try to adopt a calm, methodical approach. Read any instructions on the front of the exam paper carefully and make sure you understand what you must do. It's important you spend the right amount of time on each question. Now for OCR, the GCSE exams are 80 marks and 90 minutes long. For the AS exam at OCR, they're 70 marks and 75 minutes long. And for the A-level exam, it's 140 marks and it's 150 minutes long. Therefore, as a rough guide, you should be looking to spend about 1 minute on each question per mark. Now, other exam boards vary, but they follow a very similar model. This is a great indication. If you see a 1-mark question, think to yourself you should really only be spending about a minute. If it's an 8-mark question, you're going to be afford to be spending upwards of around 8 to 10 minutes on it at most. If you're nervous, start by looking for the questions that relate to those parts of the course you've revised the most. This will allow you to answer some questions early on and build up some confidence. Read every question carefully before you attempt to answer it. What exactly is it asking? Does the question have more than one part? Make sure to underline or highlight any key words, for example, the command words we talked about in the last video. Having done all this, is the question about what you think it is? And also make sure to relate your answer to a scenario if the question has provided one. If your mind does go blank in the exam, the first bit of advice is simply not to panic. If you have a plan, you're less likely to go blank in the middle of a question. If this happens, simply move on to the next question and come back later to the one you were struggling with.